And I surrender. There's no more falling down. I've hit the ground. You don't owe me anything, but I believe
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Tonight it is $100, and we have Phase 2 PMSL teams in here. Whoo, tonight is going to be fire. All right, let's go through these slots before they start without us. Slot 3, Synergistic. Slot 4, 3, Sheep Gaming. Slot 5 are the Mayan Empire. Slot 6 is the Golden Eagles NA. Slot 7 are the Golden Eagles. Slot 8, nuclear power. That doesn't look like nuclear power. We'll go back to that. Slot 9, Manic. Slot 10, Four Bros. Slot 11, KR Esports. Slot 12, Control Robert GG, big fan. Slot 13, Strangers BD. 14, Mystery NA. 15 are the Old Gangsters. 16 are the Royals of War. 17, Force Tijuana. 18, Zero to Win. 19, I Force Brigade. 20 is Reality. 21, Dauntless. 22, Black Mamba. And then 23 is Nemesis. Look at that. We got the Fate in the house. Look at these teams. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, I don't know if I am. So tonight I'm not going to have my iPad down in the lower right hand corner again. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know you guys like to see the drops and everything, but you know, electronics, I guess it's just not in my future, not for the next couple of hours anyway. I am trying to get it fixed, and eventually it'll be fixed for good. I keep saying that over and over. I know I'm getting old with all of this. It's getting old. I know, boys. Happy Friday night. We made it. It is the weekend, and we're starting it off hot and sweaty. Let's go. Cat Veins over in Trovo. I am your biggest fan. I cannot believe I see you. Woo, what a night. This is the best. All right, guys, let's go. We are on hard start. I think they just said 1 minute, so let me check on that. Oh, there we go. Here we go, guys. We are headed into Erengel. Ooh, it didn't even give me the countdown. I was watching down in the corner for it. It doesn't do that in the esports room. So everybody's going to have a nice stable connection. Maybe not the greatest ping, but you know how it goes. Ooh, I'm excited. Please hit that like, follow, subscribe. Help us out. Let us know that you are out there watching. We truly appreciate all this. And here we are. I don't even know who we should jump with to start this off, guys, but let's go. All right, so look at all the tags already. Oof. All right, so let's go. Nobody has said who they want to jump with yet. Hello, G-Woon, Golden Eagles. Look at that. Oh, no, Tech. I am watching on my TV. I love it, Tech. I love it. Oh, there's the Great Gatsby and Mombay. Robert, GG, where is your team? Oh, no. Control are just a duo. Robert GG, where is Hyuya? Where is I did read that Pappy Sour was sick, so we know that they at least have subs. Where is your team, Robert GG? Alright, guys, let's go. Let's check this out. Do, 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 do. You gotta love the esports room when it looks like we've got 207 seconds before the start. We'll get it. We'll get it going. 99, 98. We should be at 20 any second. Let's go. Strangers BD, Voltex, Flash God. 14, our mystery NA. Look at this. I see a Lux in there. I do. I see you. There's the boys from Old Gangsters. Look at Royals of War Ribus. Tell me, who are your favorites, guys? Tell me. Who do we want to keep an eye on? Team 18-0 to win. Dauntless. There is Pain. There is Klaus. Let's jump with Klaus. We'll put Klaus on the screen since we still have some time to spare. Usually it starts a little faster than that, but let's see. What am I getting pinged for? Let's go. Let's see. I guess we're gonna wait the whole 5 minutes. All right, so we'll just go ahead and turn the music back on while we wait for the countdown. All right, here we go. 7 seconds. All right. There we go, guys. All right, so let's see where our first flight path is going tonight. We are going from between Saverny and Stabler all the way across the map, over the top of Raz School, Pachinki, Ferry Pier, and into the bay, right to the south of Primorsk. Let's go, guys. Let's see where everybody is going. I switched over to Klaus because my ADHD just kind of kicked in and said, let's go here. Ooh, this lobby. Look at this. We even have Fate in here. Hello, Fate. All right, let's go. Let's scroll on in, see where everybody is going in this hard, hot, and sweaty lobby. Looks like we've got quite the line going across over here to Yasnaya. I do see 2, 3, 4 teams headed that direction. And let's see. Klaus is off the plane. What? Look at the dog. All right. I haven't seen that one yet. All right. So Klaus does have a team right next to him. Let's see what this team is, guys. I'm just having some fun on myself. All right, so we do have Team 5, the Mayan Empire, and I see Silent Messi right in there with the Mayan Empire, but they are all coming down right on top of each other. It does look like the Mayan Empire may be going past the cube, but Klaus is keeping an eye on that, so it doesn't look like Klaus is going to be an early fight. So our first zone has popped, and we're going from Yasnaya all the way around near Gaka. Ooh, Manic is already in a fight. Let's go over here, see what Onion Sir is all about. And Onion Sir did get that confirmation, and I believe that was on Force Tijuana. And it was. Sackgod is now going into the next match, boys. All right, so let's see what else is going on. We do have a couple teams on top of each other over here. We have Team 18-0-2 win right over here next to the Golden Eagles. This is Pitless, Mellow, and Pindaboy Golden Eagles. Ooh, Pindaboy already trying to get some shots over onto 0 to win, but we do have Mellow over here getting those shots, and Mellow was able to knock that one from from 0 to win. Sorry, got distracted. Alright, so let's see what is going on. Ooh, the Royals of War are right over here. Royals of War are on top of the Golden Eagles. NA, this is Ji-Woon, Ked, and Dushu coming right up and over. Ked is knocked by the Royals of War. The Royals of War are coming up and around right over this corner. And we did get Kong and Boss picked back up. Rivas coming up and around. And Victor right over here with two of them from the Golden Eagles NA. The Golden Eagles started this match off with a handicap of only three players. Oh, and I think that is it. Rivas finished off Dushu. So we'll be seeing them in the next match, guys. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think 0 to win is going to get past the Golden Eagles, but they are now down to just a duo, and the Golden Eagles are still a full squad over here. Let's check in on Remix. Oh, where did Robert GG go? Robert GG left. It is just now Remix in with all of them over here in Yasnaya. Team 22, the Black Mambas. So Remix has his work cut out for him. And now the four bros are in a fight right down here in Ferry Pier. Let's get down to Ferry Pier and find out what the four bros are doing against the I-Force Brigade. Wadu already has one elimination, as here comes Master OB coming right up to that window, getting ready to throw those mollies, push them off that window so that they can get back over and pick up Lau. And here comes Clock to pick him up. And ooh, what is going on over here? Because we do have Dark has been picked back up. Ooh, and look at these. Look at these health bars. They are all down. Oh, Cordy just got knocked, and now Wadu is down really low as well. Let's go back over to Dark, because Dark is right here. In with, oh, and Kalak comes up and around that edge, and so now it's just up to Wadu. Wadu coming down and around, trying to take on the four bros. He does know that the four bros do have some knocks, so he's going to be able to pick up Cordy again. But here comes the four bros. The four bros are down to a trio. And we did lose the Great Gatsby. Alright, so Wadu down to about 5 HP. And QWERTY is not that much better off. I don't think either one of these players... Look at this. Wadu does not even have a helmet. And QWERTY just got knocked again. Wadu trying to get down and away from the four bros now. And he's going to have to let QWERTY be the sacrifice. Wadu has 5 HP, guys. Alright, let's check out this map. I don't see anybody else really on top of each other, so we'll stick with Wadu for just a moment more while everybody is now in the rotations, getting ready to move on out. We do have the golden... Ooh, Remix is in the fight with the Black Mambas right up here, and Remix did get a knock over onto Abigail. So let's see, here comes some more nades from Remix as he is holding down the top of the station back in the east side of Yasnaya, and he is keeping an eye on those, trying to make sure that nobody gets those angles onto him. And here comes some more nades over to the Black Mamba. He knows that they are right there behind that wall, and what a perfect nade. That nade went right up and over that wall and exploded on landing. So let's figure out. Abigail is trying to crawl on back, and it does look like all three of them from the Black Mamba still standing are trying to get over towards Abigail, trying to make sure that Remix cannot get that confirmation. So Remix now, we do have two solos in this in bad shape, but Remix and Wadu both, they can figure it out. The Royals of War and the Mayan Empire are right next to each other. Let's hop over here really quick, see what's going on with the boss. The boss right over here on top of Danny Flente. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Danny, flip it. Ooh, we don't want to see tires straight up, do we, guys? All right, so the Royals Award just clearing off the side of the hill from Pachinki. And the old gangsters might be coming right up and in over here as well. So we do have, look at Manic though. Manic right over here. All three teams right on top of each other. Team 8, Nuclear Power. Team 9, Manic. And Team 17, Tijuana. And Onions are coming, pushing right up and in onto Nuclear Power. Let's see what's going on. Lunar has been knocked. Let's check in on the MVP. This is Jin. All right. Ooh, look at this. Fate is now in a fight right at the top too, and Jin's trying to get that buggy out of the way, but there are 3 teams over here, and so he is not going to be able to get out of there all that easily. So he is still trying to move on out. And look at that. That buggy has seen better days. Lost his back tires. Smoking Mobile. Headed off to the rest of his team. Hoping his team can at least save it. Alright, so let's go over here, see what's going on with Mystery NA as they are over here in a fight with 3 Sheep Gaming. 3 Sheep Gaming right there behind that. That is Hooks. Let's go over. Hooks 11. Hooks getting ready to throw that nade right onto Joy Boy to get that confirmation. Boom, he does not get the confirmation, but 3 Sheep Gaming are down to just a duo now because Scar has been knocked, and now Hooks has to get out of this shack. And we also have another team coming up. We've got the Mayan Empire coming on in. They are not too far away. You can see that right over on the other side of the docks. Let's go, and it does look like Hook is going to be able to get on out of there. He got that ridge just in time, but here comes, ooh, the Mayan Empire are coming right up and in, and he takes those shots right up onto Danny. Danny was able to get out of there just in time, but let's see what's going on. Scar has been picked back up, but Hollow now has to hold off the Mayan Empire as the Mayan Empire are coming out and through that smoke, and he gets found by Cry. Where is Scar? Scar is still trying. Scar does not have any first aids either. Nobody has first aids in this. Hooks is still trying to come up and across this wide open space using all these tanks, trying to keep Danny off of him. He knows that Danny is right up there behind that tree. And look at that. Danny let him come all the way up and across. And there goes Scar. Scar is now gone. So now it is just up to Hooks. And Hooks is still trying to find him. Strangers BD in a fight with the Golden Eagles. Where did the Golden Eagles come in? Right over here. Let's check out what's happening up here with the Golden Eagles and Strangers BD. All right, so we do have Pitless knocked over here, and we have Voltex coming up trying to get those angles. Look at that. We do have Matana, whatever, right over here by the Alamo. We got Flash God right at the top, but Flash God is disconnected. Oh, he is back again, guys. All right, so let's check in on Pinda Boy. Pitless is still knocked across that street, and Pinda Boy is trying to cover for him, but ooh, I see Dauntless is in a fight now with the elimination feed. Where is Dauntless, guys? Our zone is popping again, and we are going up to Rozhok School and just to the west of Shelter and Mansion. And we do have all these teams sitting right on top of each other. Let's go over to Reality as 4 bros are coming right up and in onto them. And it is Master OP right over here. Master OP trying to get healed up with band-aids, guys. None of these teams seem to have any first aids in this, and he is still right across from the zone. Let's go. Ooh, we got the Royals Award taking the shots up the hill right onto his team. They do knock Lau, and now Master OP trying to cover for his teammates as his teammates are trying to come on in, and Kalak has been knocked. So now it is just Master OP with the reality team right across from him, and the Royals of Whoa! And reality Chapo with that nade right onto Master OP. Alright, what is going on over here? We do have two teams right on top of each other. We got Fate now. This is Nemesis. And Nemesis is right over here with the Royals of War on the other side of the hill from where we just were when we saw the four bros. Master OP eat that nade. Alright, so Berlin hopping on out. Let's check in on Fate. Fate is across the way taking those shots. Look at that, right when we switch over. He is able to knock Rivas from the Royals of War. And now Fate is pushing up and in onto the Royals of War right at the top of this hill. And he came right up to the ridge trying to get those shots over onto Victex. Victex is down to 5 HP, and there goes another one right in front of Fate. Fate's like, which way did he go? And alright, the Royals of War are now down to just a solo, but they are able. Victex comes down and around and is able to find Fate from across the way. And now Victex still over here spraying with that 4-time spray, trying to get the rest of Team 23 Nemesis. The rest of his team are eliminated or knocked, so he is still trying to get over to his team as Nemesis are trying to pick everyone up. Look at this, and we had a team right over here. We have reality not too far away as well. So let's check in on Victex. And there goes Victex. And he was taken out by Berlin. All right, guys, let's go back to the map and see where we are going next. We have somebody knocked right over here. Let's check in on Team 3. Synergistic. Synergistic is down to just a solo now. BZ. Oh. And there it goes from the Golden Eagles. And the Golden Eagles are straight across from Manic. Manic is right down in this field, and they are just driving on by as a duo. The duo are trying to come up and in. Gabby, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Gabby. All right, guys, let's go back over to Strangers BD. Strangers BD still in this fight right over here. And see, oh, I clicked on the wrong person. Let's try Flash God, and we are still over at the Alamos. Flash God up on top of this hill. Flash God taking the fight with KRE Sports. And there is Blinky coming down and around, and Blinky is in a fight with Team 17. Force Tijuana right down in that dip. And who is that right in front of him? It is Wish. There goes Wish. Flash God still taking all these shots. And we do have Ooze knocked right across the way. Blinky is still down in that dip. We lost Mambe. We lost Wish. And Ooze is bleeding out. Blinky is trying to get those smokes over onto him, but it's a little too late. Blinky is now a solo, and we do see Team 22, the Black Mambas, right over here with Team 8, Nuclear Power. Nuclear Power in this compound right in front. Let's check in on Nuclear Power. See what is going on with Matt 99 as he is throwing those nades right out the door down to about 20 HP, trying to heal back up. Let's check in on Jin. We watched Jin try to get across the map with one tire in that smoking buggy, and the Black Mambas are all the way around, but we got another team coming on the outside of Black Mambas, and that is Dauntless. Dauntless now trying to come on in onto this third party, and I also saw another tag. It is KR Blinky. Oh, Jin with that cheeky peek angle. So let's go over here, find out what reality are doing right on the other side. Cash trying to pick up Chapo, and all of this is happening in the same compound. And here comes Klause. Klause trying to sniff out that third party action right on over there. Thought he not picked up just yet, but we are still working on it, guys. So let's check in on Nuclear Power. Lee, all of Nuclear Power back on their feet. We did lose Lunar earlier in this match, but we are still trying to get those nades right out onto onto reality. All right, guys, we do have Blinky. Let's check in on Blinky. Blinky is not in this fight, but he is coming up and around. Look at that. You can see him right here as he is coming right across, and he's going to end up right in front of Dauntless because Dauntless is coming the other way. Ooh, and the run over by Klaus. Klaus just coming right on by. Klaus still wanting some of this third-party action right over here. So let's check in on Bob. Hello, Bob, as Bob comes across the top of the hill trying to get that. And look at that. Klaus is already pushed right up and in. Here comes the nades over onto nuclear power. We did lose the reality over here. And here goes that nade right up and over. And Klaus is able to get Matt 99. Oh, Lee just ran right into Klaus's nade. It was like Klaus knew exactly where he was going. All right, we will be able to pick up Bob, and now we are down to the top 7 teams. Everybody trying to get into this field right over here just to the east of school. So we still have all sorts of solos in this. We have a solo from... We have Flash God flashing. We have a solo from Strangers BD, Manic, 0 to Win, and 0 to Win Life is coming right over here, right up onto all 4 of them from the Golden Eagles. They've got Mello right at the top of this hill. Let's check in on Mello. Does Mello see the snake creeping right up and in onto him, and not too far away? Bitless found him from across the field, snaking his way in. So guys, we are down to 16 players, only 6 teams still alive, and Dauntless taking over the north edge of the zone. We do have the old gangsters right here at the drop, keeping an eye in every direction. We did lose the Pappy. Pappy is no longer in this, but we will see him the next match. And Katari. Ooh, Katari does have one from Nemesis right in front of him. And that must be Fate at the top of the hill, taking those shots straight on down on top of him. And look at that. Fate keeping an eye on him. Does he know that he's got a solo coming in not too far away? And let's see, what is JSVN doing? Oh, they are trying to keep an eye on Onion Sir. All Onion Sir ever wanted in life was to get across this wide open field right in front of Nemesis, headed straight into Dauntless. All right, let's check in on Flash God, because it looks like Flash God is coming up right onto Dauntless. Oh, he is right there between duo from Dauntless. Dauntless on a 2-2 split, and we've got the old gangsters straight across, and the old gangsters, J-Boo, was able to find him right in all of that. We are down to the top 5 teams. Let's check in over here on Berlin, because Berlin is getting all sorts of shots in his direction. And Fate finding Onion Sir in that field. Down to the top 4 teams, we have Dauntless, Nemesis, Old Gangsters, and the Golden Eagles right over on the other side. They are all in their own quadrants, guys. Let's go over to the old gangsters, still holding down this compound knot. We do have Katari knocked, and here comes all of Nemesis on that push, coming up into Katari, and coming, oh, and is able to find Scar. So now it is just up to J-Boo. J-Boo over here trying to get those shots straight across. He does nade Fate. And now he's trying to get that second nade going right up and over. And we still have the 4 teams in it. We do have Dauntless at the top, but Golden Eagles do need to come on into zone. So let's go. Klaus nade. Yes, Klaus is a god nade. He is a beast. All right, Fate is back up onto his feet. And so let's go over to the Golden Eagles, see if the Golden Eagles can come on in. I see Klaus taking all those shots at the Golden Eagle, and Pinda Boy trying to get down and around in this smoking mobile. And now Dauntless Pain trying to get the shot straight across. Look at that spray straight over onto Pitless. So now the Golden Eagles are down to just a duo, trying to push their way right into Dauntless. And so it is a 4v, 3v, 2v1. We still have the solo J-Bo from the old gangsters. And Salty is just spraying this vehicle. Look at this. Alright, so Salty does have Nemesis coming up right across the street. Let's go. Let's see what's going on as Nemesis are now out on the hunt. Nemesis, the trio, up to 9 eliminations. Berlin's still back here, so this must be JSVN coming right up behind Dauntless now. Camper Baymax, hello. Oh, and he found Pain and Salty. So now it is Klaus and Bob from the back. JSVN still right down over here. But we did get Fate knocked, and we are down to the last two. It is JSVN and Berlin for Nemesis versus Klaus and Dauntless Bob. And now they are trying to come up and in. Here comes Klaus on the push right at JSVN as JSVN still trying to come down and through. And Berlin is driving right in front of him. Oh, and there goes Bob. And I think that might just mean that Klaus is the last one still standing. Klaus is the last one still standing against the duo from Nemesis, Berlin and JSVN. JSVN just running over Salty. So now it is a 1v2. Can Klaus clutch this, guys? Can he take home this chicken? Let's see what they can do. Dauntless is up to 12 eliminations. Klaus, with half of those just by himself, was 6 of the eliminations. And Klaus still trying to figure out where Nemesis is, right across the street in the dip, right along that edge. And now Klaus out and about. Klaus just on that hunger. He is wanting those helmets. He wants to take the helmets right off the players, boys. That's what his whole mission in life is. Let's see if he can do it. And JSVN coming around on the flank. So now they're trying to do the pinch play onto him, trying to get those different angles, and Klaus is not playing that. He is going back up. And Berlin, here is Berlin with 4 eliminations. Look at this trio. They are up to 12 eliminations. Let's see what JSVN is doing right over here. You know, Klaus is up at the top of that house trying to figure out where they are. It is a standoff as Nemesis are getting into positions. They are on a pretty big split. We have one across the street just on the edge of zone. That street may end up being on, or the zone may end up being on this side of the street. Klaus knows that he is right across since he's throwing the nades right up and in. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. We have 49 seconds before we figure out where they are going to go next. Who is going to end up moving? And Berlin shooting the sky, trying to get those birds to fall onto Klaus's house. All right, I think that's all for distraction as JSVN is trying to creep up onto Klaus. He is getting closer and closer, trying to stay down, trying to figure out where Klaus is. And they are calling to each other with those shots. You heard Klaus hit that shot, letting them know he's right here. And now we have 9, 8, 7, 6, and look at that. Berlin getting into the vehicle, getting ready for the zone pop. Now we get to see which side. Oh, and it's almost exactly right where it was, but we have less than a minute before this zone collapses again. Klaus still trying to figure out where the duo are. The duo not being aggressive at all. just holding off, waiting for Klaus to make that mistake. Klaus still trying to figure out where JSVN is. He knows that he is not too far across, and Klaus does have to get onto the other side of this wall. So now here comes all the smoke nades, and I'm guessing from Klaus this is a distraction. He's trying to get JSVN to take those shots. And yep, Klaus moving on over to get into his car to see if he can find out where they are. What a play by Klaus. All right, so Klaus is coming out and around. Oh, right into that. Look at that. He's got a car wall. And Berlin, here comes Berlin coming up and around. Oh, Klaus almost had him there. And now Klaus can come out behind this airdrop, and now let's see if he can figure out Berlin is getting onto the other side of zone, and Klaus right there sees him, takes those shots, but now JSVN has that other angle. They've got Klaus in that pinch play again. Klaus using those nades to try to block the sights, but Nemesis coming in first with 13 eliminations. Dauntless coming in second with 12 eliminations, and then coming in third, the Golden Eagles with 11 eliminations. GG top three, all top three in double digits. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Nemesis JSVN. 6 eliminations, 861 damage, and we will be right back with a brand new map, but these same players.
to protect your soul.
Welcome back, everyone, to Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Tonight it is $100, and here are the scores, guys. Coming in first, Nemesis with 23 total points. Dauntless coming in second with 18, and the Golden Eagles coming in with 16 total points. These are the scores going into match 2. We have 4 matches tonight, so let's go. Let's see what these guys can do. This time we are going to be jumping with Nemesis JSVN. 6 eliminations, 861 damage. Let's go all the way down. Fine, JSVN. There is your top fragger from the last match, and here comes our next Aaron Gell match, and we are going from the Georgia Pole Bay right across the ruins, school, and shelter, going into the Milta Power Peninsula, and just at the edge of the peninsula, AFKs may drown or they may be on land. So let's see where everybody goes, and we are jumping with Nemesis. All right, guys, hit that like, follow, subscribe if you would, please. Let us know you like what you see. And look at this. We have a huge cluster in the Georgia Pole area, and even Nemesis is off the plane. So let's see where they end up. They are still really close to Strangers BD and Synergistic. So let's see. He is watching Strangers BD, and we are going right close to the swamp along the western edge. But look at all these teams. You can see teams just moving around, trying to get down to their compounds, trying to get their vehicles. And he is going to be just fine. No early fight there, but we do have the Royals of War headed to Gaka with, let's see, who are they over here with? They are landing, and they are right here with Team 6. This is the Golden Eagles NA, and we have Strangers BD on this edge as well. Golden Eagles, ooh, just found Victix. So let's go check in on Ked. Ked is right across the way. Let's see what's going on, because he was Dushu. Dushu was the one that got that original, and now Nemesis is in a fight, and they just got another knock. So let's see what's going on right over here. If we can click, oh, and here comes Strangers BD coming right up and around on the other side of right where we were. There is Ked right across the way, and we have Nemesis Fate right over here getting that vehicle in the Royals of War. Ji Woon, let's check in on Ji Woon trying to get over to this buggy, and he does have one from the Royals of War right behind him. Look at that, there is Aragod right there, and Ji Woon decided to go ahead and move on out of there. Ji Woon down to about 20 HP as Aragod coming on out trying to get those shots onto him with, oh, and Boss over here was able to find Ji Woon and take his buggy, guys. All right, let's go over here, because now Strangers BD is in a fight right down here with Synergistic, and Synergistic just took out one of them from Strangers BD, and this was TK7. We're over here at the hospice compound. All right, so we do have Dauntless right next to KR Esports, the Mayan Empire right to their south, and we have Control taking over the hospital and South George. All of South George belongs to Control. We have Force Tijuana right over here on top of Team 9, which is Manic, and we are at the shelter. Let's check in on Manic, see what's going on with Manic. We do have Manic right on top, and he has all of Force Tijuana right around him. He's trying to get those shots with that M7 right over onto Force Tijuana. Look at that, he's down to 1 HP. But he gets found by Madra. Madra finishing him off, but here comes the rest of them here comes Onion Sir, and let's see what's going on. It is Chief right over here, and he was able, Chief Punjabi was able to get one of them from Force Tijuana. Came right up and over that edge, right into him. Onion Sir coming right up behind him, able to get that backup that he needed. Let's go over here to Diaz, see what's going on. Here comes the nade right over onto the Chief. Oh, right on top of Chef. That is Chef, not Chief. I can't read, guys. Onion Sir right across the way, and then we got the off angle way up on the top of the hill from Manic. So let's see what's going on up here. Aaron trying to get on out of there. Let's check in on Onion Sir. Onion Sir trying to get this res off. And look at this. They are right on the top of these stairs trying to come down and around. He does get that off for the Chef Punjabi. All right, let's go back up to Aaron. Oh, he just saw one right in his scope. If they see him too, and they are trying to get those shots right up. Let's check in on Pardo. Pardo right over here getting those shots right up on the Aaron with the red dot. Look at those. Landing those shots right up on top of that rock. In reality, in a fight now with the Mayan Empire. Let's go over to Ruin, see what's going on over here. Reality coming up onto, the Mayan Empire. Down a player. Let's see what's going on over here. Cry has been taken out. right over here by Reality. Reality Pain able to get that confirmation. Look at that beautiful Bentley, boys. Look at that. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and scroll on out, see what's happening, because we do have, look at this, we have the I-Force Brigade. Oh, Gordy, I'm sorry. And here is Dark coming up and around trying to get that 1v1 with Team 7. Team 7 are the Golden Eagles. So now we are down to Tito and Wadu. That was two names in one, guys, if you didn't catch that. All right, and here trying to come up and trying to get Dark picked back up, but here comes the rest of the Golden Eagles. We do have one knocked on the outside. Let's see, who is this? Pinda Boy over here trying to get those nades right up and over the top. Let's check in on Pitless. Pitless with a nade as well, still all trying to bomb that top floor, bomb the second floor. Let's check in right over here. Wadu trying to stay out of the molly as it is raining lava. Dauntless Salty now finding the Mayan Empire. The Mayan Empire crushed between two teams over at the Georgia Pole Crate. So we'll have to check in on that in just a minute. But let's keep an eye on Wadu. Wadu still trying to keep off the rest of the push by the Golden Eagles. We got Mello right on downstairs holding it off, and we do have Pitless and Binda Boy right outside. Let's check in on Toby. They are all right downstairs, and now look at this. We have Control in a fight. Let's go in and check on Control. Oh, let's check in on Robert. GG. And I think we did lose one over here for the Golden Eagles. We did lose Dushu. We lost Jiwoon earlier. And now it is Wick Love Miners. Okay, we love miners. Whatever. Alright, so let's go back over to Papasawa. Papasawa, he's so sour coming down in a remix up to 2 eliminations. Alright, so now Control does have to come on in and mellow. The fight is back on right over here. And let's check in and see what's going on. I think there goes, yes, the trio was able to finish off the Golden Eagles. Dark and Tito both getting double eliminations there. And we have Force Tijuana right over here in that fight. Still with Manic. Let's see what's going on. It is just down to Aaron. Aaron trying to take those shots right over onto Madra. Oh, and he is getting found from that crazy off angle right on down by Dia. Dia right here trying to get those shots up that hill onto Aaron as he's trying to creep up to that loot crate. He knows that there's food right there. And no, I see you. I just saw Valak. Let's go up here, see what's going on. Oh, here they are. They are right over here. Let's check in on Valak and see what Valak is doing over here with Nemesis. Valak is getting picked back up, and KR Esports getting taken down by Dauntless. There goes KR Esports, but Valak is back up onto his feet. And let's go. Let's see. Look at this zone. This zone is about 60% water, half on Military Base Island, just a quarter of it over here on the very southern edge of like Ferry Pier, Primorsk, and now we have teams going out to the play zone. We still have Dauntless up here by the Mayan Empire. The Four Bros are coming on in. We have Nuclear Power, Force Tijuana. We have all sorts of crashes right over here on the bridge. 0 to win, trying to keep I-Force Brigade from coming across. So now it is just up to Tito. Tito right over here on this edge. But Tito also has the Black Mambas right across the road. They are straight across the road, all looking right at him. Look at Dolce just keeping an eye right over onto him. There goes Pardo from Force Tijuana up at the shelter. So guys, let's see this. We still have all these teams right here, 0 to win, just finishing off that last confirmation. And we do have 0 to win life coming up and across. You can hear all the shots from the Black Mamba and I-Force Brigade. All right, what is happening right on down here with the 3 Sheep Gaming there right over here between Team 14, the Mystery NA, with Joy Boy and Lux right over here next to the Royals of War. They are right here on this edge, but look at this, our zone is getting ready to pop again. We still have all these teams that need to come into zone, and again, zone is split across the river. We do not know which side of the zone we're gonna end up. Hollow right over here trying to get those shots right on down onto the Mystery NA. Mystery NA also spraying back, but we also have the Royals of War taking the shots, trying to get into this third party. And we still have all these teams that are not in zone. We still have teams coming in from both angles on both military base island and the main island. 0 to win coming across the military. Everybody else right over here on top of each other. We have so many teams right here. Nemesis and the 4 Bros right on top of each other. JSVN, our last match top fragger, has been knocked. We got Berlin right over here trying to get those nades over onto the 4 Bros. The 4 Bros just finishing off JSVN. And now here comes the Mayan Empire right behind him. We do have all these teams way out of the blue, or way out of the zone. They need to come on in. Black Mamba does get knocked, and they are right over here by the Mayan Empire. The Mayan Empire are out in the blue, and they have to come across the street in the wide open just to get to the beach, and there they go on the bike going across right in front of Force Tijuana. Force Tijuana still trying to get into zone, and look at his health bar, guys. He is going to end up going out to the blue. Dia just barely making it on in, and there goes Madra out to the blue. He has been knocked, and they are still trying to get over towards the bridge. Everybody, all these teams crushed on in. Salty coming right up and in on top of Nuclear Power. Salty and Klaus, the last 2 remaining, and they are right here at the gas station. They do have to come in right across that river onto Nuclear Power, and we still have Nemesis right over here in the fight with all these teams. We have the 4 Bros, the Black Mambas, Reality, and I-Force Brigade. They are all right over here. There are so many teams we can't even load into this spot. Let's go. The Black Mamba just knocking another one. Let's go over to the Black Mamba, see what's going on. Abigail's been knocked, but we'll be able to crawl across and get picked back up because all the cluster is further to the west. Let's check in on Berlin. Oh, 4 Bros right there in the middle of all this. Let's check in on the 4 Bros. Master OP. Master OP trying to get that heal, and at least he has some first aids, guys. And Fate just found Clock, so now it is just up to Master OP. And here comes Fate right up and over the top of this. Fate right on top of Master OP. Master OP trying to stay down below the cliffs and using the S12 to try to back Fate off just a bit. Let's check in on Fate, and here comes a Fate nade. We know that Fate can get those nades, and Valak coming down and around is able to find him, and our zone finally chooses an island, and we are going over here to Military Base Island. Klaus and Salty were able to make it across the island. Salty is up to 5 eliminations, but Remix from the top of the hill is able to find find him. Remix from Control. Up to 3 eliminations, and he is still trying to find those shots. Down on to Klaus. Klaus was down to about 5 HP. Klaus did blow up that car to get some sort of hard cover, and we still have to come on in, and Klaus is still sitting there right next to Nuclear Power. Let's go over here and see what's going on with Jenny. Is right on the edge, right next to Klaus. You can see Klaus right there in that smoke. Oh, and Matt 99 finding Klaus with that nade. So now let's go over to Reality, because Reality is right here. Below is that the old gangsters. I can't even tell who that's below. It is Strangers BD. Strangers BD over here trying to get those fish in the water. Look at all the fish, guys. All right, Royals of War finding some more fights. Let's go. Oh, Pappy Sour just got taken out, and I think 3 Sheep Gaming just finished off Control. So Royals of War, where are the Royals of War? Let's go up here. I think this is the Royals of War fight. I can't even find them, guys. This is Black Mamba and Nemesis. And we still have the I-Force Brigade coming in and across, trying to get those angles, trying to figure out where everyone is. All these fish in the water. Here are the Royals of War. They are pink, not blue. All right, so the Royals of War are just down to the Kong, but this is Kong, and let's go. It does look like they cleared out this compound. We do have footsteps right on the inside. Oh, and here they come right on in. It is Team 14 that they finished off. Mystery NA, and they were able to take over this compound in zone. And 3 Sheep Gaming are getting pushed up now on by the Nuclear Power right across the way from him, but look right behind him. There's Team 18, 0 to win coming up on the backside, and 0 to win are a trio. It looks like Matt 99 will end up right in their lap if he keeps scouting that direction, guys. And the Reality Chapo has been taken out by the Play Zone. And we are finding the fish in the water over here. So let's go. Let's see what's happening now. Revenge is trying to swim, trying to point him out. He knows that there are fish right on down here. And oh, we are still 50% water in this. Hello, hotel. I see you. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. Look at this crazy zone. These players, you know they're hating it, so let's go. We are all coming right up on this edge. Let's see what Voltex is doing over here, trying to get those shots onto Team 15. The old gangsters, as the old gangsters are taking the hilltop position right behind them. We still have Reality Pain in the water right below the old gangsters. I see you. Valak has also found a knock, so they are still fighting right over here on this pier across the water, and they are right here with the Black Mambas, and there goes the Black Mambas, the last one, Abigail. And so now we are down to 10 teams, guys, in this zone. All right, 3 Sheep Gaming right over here, running right along the side of Nuclear Power. Nuclear Power trying to get those shots over onto the 3 Sheep Gaming as they drive right on past, trying to get straight on down into zone, coming up onto Force Tijuana. Diaz right over here. Diaz trying to hold him off in the bunker, and look at 3 Sheep Gaming driving right up and over with the DBS, and now in the exact same position with Matt from Nuclear Power at the top of the hill. Oh, and Matt does find him. There is no cover in this bunker. It is a misnomer. All right, Reality Pain right over here, right next to I-Force Brigade. These guys can probably see each other underneath the water. We got Dito right here, right on top of them, and we still have all these teams. There goes 3 Sheep Gaming. We are down to the last 8 teams, guys. All right, the Royals of War are still at the top of the hill and keeping an eye straight on down 0 to win, keeping their backs clear. But we do have another team coming up not too far behind them. It is Nuclear Power. You can see Nuclear Power getting into their vehicles at the top. 0 to win, just knocked Boss from Royals of War. So we are back up to just Kong, trying to get over to try to pick him back up, but Nuclear Power is right there, and 0 to win, pretty much center zone for the playable zone, guys. Look at this zone, and our zone is getting ready to pop, and we still have Strangers BD over here trying to get the fish in the water. Voltex right down on the beach below the old gangsters at the top of the hill trying to get those angles right on down on the players, or the fish as well. Look at this, J-Boo just trying to get those angles. And then we got Sakar right over here, and our zone popped again. Let's see if we can get rid of some water, and we don't. It is still half water. Only Strangers BD and 0 to win in zone. Fate has to come all the way across. You can see him still way over here on this dock trying to get as many eliminations as he can. And look at this. Nemesis is up to 10 eliminations, and here comes the fishy Fate. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like Reality Pain was found, but we still have Tito over here in the water, and as you can see, he's worse for wear. He has arrows going into his leg. All right, let's go over here, find out what's going on as all these teams are coming on in. Let's check in on Kong, because we got Nuclear Power coming up right behind him, still right on top of him. Kong right over here. Can you hear the buggies driving right on past as they are driving straight over towards Nemesis and Berlin? Let's check in on Berlin as they come driving right on past him. Berlin trying to get those shots across the beach onto Strangers BD as Nemesis are all coming in. We still have Fate coming in through the water. We still have Tito way out in the water. Strangers BD across the beach. Plus, we do have Royals of War still trying to come on in right over here onto 0 to win. Kong making it all the way down, almost right to the play zone. He is right on the edge. That nade going off right in front of his face, but the nade does find him from Wolf. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. 0 to, oh, it looks like the old gangsters are coming up the hill on top of Strangers BD. Strangers BD are right down on the other side of this hilltop from Sakar. So let's see what they can do. They do have that drop right in front of him. He does not have a helmet on his head, guys. This drop may be exactly what he needs, but it looks like somebody beat him to it. So let's go down to Strangers BD, because they are getting pieced up over here. All their health bars going down, and that is from Nemesis from across the way, and Revenge gets found, and now Voltex knows that he's got a team right on top of him, and this water zone is still has fish in it. We have 5 teams still in it. And Voltex taking him down and out from the top of this cliffside. He knows that Pappy right over here from the old gangsters is trying to come right down and around on the other side of the cliff. We still have Tito and Nemesis right across the way coming up on the backside, plus 0 to win. We still have 5 teams in this, and I'm not all gangsters are down to just a solo. 9 players, 5 teams, so it is a 3v1v1v1, guys. Who is the top fragger, you ask? It is ICU and Berlin over here for Nemesis. Let's check in on Valak. Valak over here trying to keep an eye on Voltex and Pappy from the old gangsters. So let's see what is Pappy doing over here. Pappy keeping his head down low. has a full level 3 helmet. He is not too worried about keeping it down. And Valak just found the fish. Tito from I-Force Brigade has been found. Valak now the top fragger right over here and in zone on this beachfront of Military Base Island. We are at the very northwest corner of Military Base. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. 0 to win out in their vehicles coming up and around. We still have a 3v3v 1v1 going on. Let's go over to 0 to win. See what Wolf 6 is doing. He is just going to go ahead and find that spot. Center zone. Use that tree for the hard cover. Let's check in on Life. Life right over here. Oh, there goes a knock onto Nemesis. So let's find out what's going on. Fate has been knocked. And Berlin finds 0 to win. So let's go over to Berlin, see what Berlin is doing. He is out in the middle of all this, and he is trying to get across this field. We are down to the last 3 players. We did lose Voltex, so the old gangsters right up on that hill. Old gangsters, Patty, versus Nemesis and 0 to win. And it does look like old gangsters. Oh, Valak found the old gangsters. So now it is a 3v3 0 to win versus Nemesis. And Valak all the way across. They are coming in at the wide angles. It is a 1-1-2 split. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh, he does find him. Valak able to get that knock, so now it is just a solo. It is Wolf against the trio from Nemesis. So here they come on in. Wolf trying to throw those smokes, trying to get those sight lines down. He is in zone, and oh, they are finding him. That was Berlin taking those shots, and they are still coming in from 3 angles, and they are able to find him. Nemesis coming in first with 17 eliminations, 0 to win coming in second with 5 eliminations, and the old gangsters coming in third with the deuce. There are your top 3. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. I see you, Valak. He is playing for Nemesis. He had 8 eliminations, 705 damage, and we will be jumping with Valak when we come right back. Please hit that like, guys. Hello, Monster Clock. Hello. Be right back.
solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round, round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even fitting sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round, round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Here are the scores. Coming in first, Nemesis with 50 total points. Dauntless coming in second with 24 total points. And the Golden Eagles coming in third with 17 total points. There are your scores. I'll leave them up for just a minute. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I had to answer that. Alright, so this time we are going to be jumping with I See You Valak. 8 eliminations, 705 damage, and let's go. See if we can catch up with him. Sorry, guys, I am answering too many DMs. Here is Valak, your last match top fragger, and we are going from the farms of Southern Leones all the way up across the map between Picado, Chumacera, to the north of Monte Nuevo, going straight through El Pozo Trailer Park and dumping off right to the southeast of Ruins. And Valak is already off the plane playing for Nemesis, and he is not alone. He does have the Golden Eagles right there with him, so we will have a very early fight. Sorry, guys. So let's go. All right, so we are headed down to Partona, and we do have Nemesis and the Golden Eagles right here on top of each other, and let's go. Let's see what's going to happen, and there goes the shoots. Everybody coming on in. Partona is very big. Look at all the loot they'll be able to get before they even start this fight. Valak watching Pinda Boy right to his left, and he lands on that balcony. Perfect landing already with a DBS and a level 3 helmet. And look at that, Pitless right over there in the middle of Nemesis, and Toby right there. Valak trying to get those shots over onto him. Four bros in a fight with Manic. So where is this fight? They are over here in Chumacera. Let's click over here really quick, see what's going on, because we have 3 teams over here. We have the Golden Eagles NA over here with Manic, and the Four Bros. Onion Surd was able to get one, and it looks like somebody did not jump off the plane when they were supposed to. So now we got Chef Punjabi right on the top of the print shop getting surrounded. So let's go back down to our top fragger. Oh, and Valak does have, it is just now up to Pinda Boy. Pinda Boy is the last one still standing for the Golden Eagles as he is coming up and in, still trying to get some loot. Does not have a helmet or a vest, guys, so he is still trying to get those angles up onto Valak. He does get Valak down to about half health, and Valak is still in that apartment building, and Pinda Boy pushing right up and in. Pinda Boy does get shot at a little bit as he is coming up and in. Oh, right there in front of him. Oh, and he finds Fate. Oh, and he thirsts Fate just as Berlin comes in and finishes that fight. We have teams all over the place on top of each other. Let's head over here and see what's going on in Picado. We do have Mystery and a right over here with 0 to life. Let's check in on Lux. It is Dark Light on the balcony. Smile, Top G, and Osal right over here. So let's go. Let's keep going. We have Dauntless over here with Force. Tio, one of the Black Mambas in a fight with Nuclear Power. Where are the Black Mambas? They are right over here. Let's check out this fight, and Dulce already up to 2 eliminations, and I see 2 different teams over here with Black Mamba. So we do have the Mayan Empire right over here, along with Nuclear Power in San Martin, and San Martin is just on the north side of Zone, because Zone is all the way down at the south edge. We are just barely to the south of La Padida. Picado, it is south of Picado, just hitting Chumacera and all the way around Bartona. So we're going over to Puerto Paricio, where we have Gay R Esports. We also have the fight right over here between Reality getting surrounded over here by the Royals of War. So let's check in on Colgoat coming up and through the north side of Leones. So we are all spread out right around here, and it looked like there was a parachute right there. I swear that's what I just saw. All right, guys, let's see what is going on with Strangers BD. It looks like we've got Matina over here trying to get those angles onto Dauntless. Pain is coming right up into him, and now Mystery NA in a fight with 0 to win, and I think that might be it for 0 to win. Mystery NA taking that out, and it does look like they are coming up and around. So Klaus and Payne going back to the warehouses. Matina's keeping. Oh, is he going to take those shots or is he pointing them out? I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do. Aragon with reality now. So let's go back over here, see what's going on right down here in Leones. Oh, and now it is just up to Chapo and Payne against Royals of War. Victek's been knocked, so let's see what's going on with Colgo. Colgo up on top of the mountain cliff on the side, and there goes Royal of War. Victek, see, they took that ammo. Aragon right over here with 2 of those eliminations. Thotty trying to get on out of there. Let's check in on Thotty right over here. Thotty waiting for the Royals of War. That is Tonka. Tonka on the backside. So let's see what is happening up at the top. And so now let's go over to Payne. Payne, the last one, still standing for reality as they are coming up and in. So let's see. Oh, it looks like Qwerty from the I-Force Brigade, and now Manic in a fight with Golden Eagles NA. Let's go over to Chuma Sarah, find out what's going on over here with Manic. And oh, it is just a solo for Manic. And oh, Dauntless does get knocked. It is Payne. He gets taken down and out by Strangers BD from the top of the church. And now all the blue zone is coming on in right past all these players. Klaus looks like he just got into a fight right over here. What did Bob do? Bob was able to find one from Force Tijuana. Force Tijuana right over here on the other side of, I think that's Klaus at the top of that. Let's check in on Klaus as he is trying to hold off the push by 2 of them from right down below. It is Force Tijuana as he is coming right up and around with that DBS. Ooh, dodging those nades right on top. Alright, so let's see what's happening now as they are coming up and around right in front of them, and Klaus is able to find Diaz with that DBS. So now there's one more for Force Tijuana. Madra right down below him, trying to get those shots off onto Klaus, and Klaus is still trying. Oh, and Klaus gets found by Pardo. So now Klaus, Dauntless Bob trying to come up and through. I'm not sure where Salty is, but Bob coming up right on top of where Madra and Pardo are. 4 bros in a fight with Manic now. Here comes the nade right up and over it a little bit too soon. And so now everybody's back up onto their feet. Bob pushing right up and in, trying to get the shots over onto Force Tijuana. And Mayan Empire in a fight with Black Mamba. So let's see, where is all these fights? And look at this, we are going all the way down to the just barely the middle of Leones, the center or the southern farms, and he does find Madra and finishes off Madra. But here comes the rest of Force Tijuana, and Bob is down to 1 HP. He's got to heal up, and it's too much. So now let's go. Let's see what else is going on right on over here with the Black Mambas. The Black Mambas in this fight right over here with the Mayan Empire, and we are in the blue over here. Everybody trying to make sure that they are still up with their health as well as fighting. Oh, and here comes Control as well. Let's check in on Messy right over here with the Black Mambas. We got Messy trying to get those shots, getting hung up on that wall, and the Black Mamba able to fight him. And here comes the rest of Mayan Empire pulling right up into it, coming through on the bicycle. Let's check on Cry right across from the Black Mambas, and Kuna right across the top, in the top of the bricks. Or let's see what kind of, oh, right when we get over to him, he gets that spray over onto Cry. Black Mamba's down to just a duo now as they are coming right up and in. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is happening on this map, because we have all these teams that are crushing in. We have about 20%, 30% maybe of water And we still have all these teams out in the blue trying to get into zone. Ooh, there goes another one from the Black Mambas, and we do have the Golden Eagles coming in with the four bros right behind them. Strangers BD, we have Dauntless up in El Pozo, we have Control coming on in by the Picado. And so let's go down to zone, see what's happening. It does look like we have Nemesis right here, right on top of the Royals of War. They are right across the street from each other. And we do have the I-Force Brigade coming right up and around. Here comes KR Esports coming right up into all of this. Three Sheep Gaming right back over here by the I-Force. And then we got right on top of that trying to get the shots from the Hacienda. Oh, and now the I-Force Brigade down to just Wadu. Wadu is the last one still standing. He is at the hilltop across the way. Three Sheep Gaming coming out and around. He's got a 4 times on his AK. And there goes the I-Force Brigade. The Three Sheep Gaming will be able to pick Scar back up. But we do have not only... do we have KR Esports coming on in, but Synergistic is coming up and over the top of this hill as well, trying to get the sights down, trying to get into this third party, trying to find Three Sheep Gaming, and here comes the rest of Synergistic. But look at this, we do have Blinky and Ooze coming right up and over, trying to figure out what's going on with Three Sheep Gaming, as Three Sheep Gaming now are in that fight with Synergistic at the top of the hill over here. Let's check in on TK7. TK7 was taking all those shots. All right, guys, let's go. Everybody has to go ahead and rotate to zone because the play zone hurts. All right, let's check in on G-Woon. G-Woon coming right on into zone, but he has all his Strangers BD right in his rear view mirror. They are coming across right behind him. Let's check in on Revenge, as Revenge is paying attention to where they go. Robert GG just got knocked. Where is that? Oh, let's go. Let's go up here and check in on Hyuya. Hyuya just making it in. And where is Robert GG? Right over on the edge, but he is over here by Remix. Remix should be able to get him picked up, but they do have the Royals of War right across the way. We got Aragon right there. It looked like they were trying to come in for that drop, and there goes KR Esports in that fight right over here with the Three Sheep Gaming. Now let's see what's happening over here with Ooze. Alright, so Three Sheep Gaming now down to just a duo, so they are trying to get up and around. They are trying to get away from KR Esports. Let's go back over to Strangers BD. Strangers BD right in between two different teams. We have the Four Bros in the front of them and the Golden Eagles right behind them. Let's see what Revenge is doing, because Revenge now has the Golden Eagles right behind them. Let's go back over and see what's happening. We have the Mayan Empire having issues. There goes the Mayan Empire. They were way up in San Martin trying to come on in. We do have Salty trying to come in for Dauntless, and we are all crushing right in over here. Let's check in on the Black Mamba. He is the last one still standing from that fight up in San Martin. All right, our zone is getting ready to pop again. We know that Salty is still trying to come on in from the top, and Reality Pain right over here with Control on the outside trying to get those shots, and there is Remix trying to come in through that door right in front of him, and there goes Master OP from the Four Bros going out to zone. Pappy Sour right on the outside. And, oh, that nade finds Pappy Sour. Pain still trying to throw some more nades. Look at this. He's going to bank it right off the window. No, he's going to, oh. And he takes himself out with that nade rather than giving it over to Control. But Three Sheep Gaming not too far away from the Royals of War. We have Tonka right over here, and he is gatekeeping Three Sheep Gaming from coming on in. And look over here, we've got KR Esports in the fight with Synergistic in the longhouse. One of them is knocked. Ooze gets knocked by Flower. So where is Mambe? Mambe does have that nade primed and ready, but he is getting covered by TK. TK right over there as they're trying to keep them off of Ooze as Ooze is coming on down that side. And look at the third leg down to about 5 HP trying to get on over to his teammates. So let's go. We do get them all four back up onto their feet. Here comes another nade by Flower. We already know that Flower can land some nades. All right, the old gangsters now in a fight with Strangers BD. Let's check out what's happening right over here. Katari on the other side of the hill from Strangers BD. He did get one of them knocked from Strangers BD. I think it was Medina that was knocked. Yes, it was. So now let's see the Golden Eagles. Ji-Woon coming right up and in right into the middle of it. But Strangers BD Voltax was able to find that. And we still have Three Sheep Gaming right up over towards the Royals of War. But this is the main fight going on at the moment. So we do have Mystery NA also starting to come on in over towards this. Ooh, Blinky was able to find that. Let's see, where is Blinky? Where's Blinky? Look at him. Mambe going right up and over the top of that with third leg right on the other side of that hilltop. And now it is just down to Flower. Flower was able to get BZRO, Big Back Out Bizarro. That's what his name will be forever. And it's straight KR Esports still coming on in. Flower trying to get that heal off, and it cannot hold him off from the different directions they came in through windows and halls and doors. Alright, old gangsters. Jabu has been knocked. And Robert GG right across the way. I'm not sure if he is the one that took that shot or not, but let's see what he is looking at. It does look like they are trying to get those shots right on down. Here is Hyuya going over towards where the old gangsters are, and the old gangsters are in a fight with Strangers BD. Let's check in on the old gangsters as they are coming up and over. We have the Strangers BD. Where are you guys? Let's check in on Moore. Moore is the last one still standing for Strangers BD, and he is coming right up onto the Black Mambas. The Black Mamba right down in that compound right below him. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have 9 teams in this, so let's see where everyone is crushing on in. And this zone has not been too bad. This one is pretty central. Most of the teams are already in it. They are in their compounds. They are doing just fine. But Mystery NA is pretty close to KR Esports over here. We might have that next fight. No, Nemesis is too good for this lobby, says Moon. Let's go back over here to the old gangsters, see what they're taking the shots at, because it does look like they are getting shot at more than they're shooting. We have the Royals of War right at the top. Aragod is hill glitching so they can see him, but they cannot hit him. So guys, let's go. Let's check in on what Katari is doing, because Katari is out and searching on foot, trying to figure out where everyone is. And we still have Black Mamba right over here with Strangers BD. They are right next to each other. We have Kuna right up here, and let's see, where is more on the backside of the brick shelter. Let's go, guys. Let's go over here and see what Lux is doing. Lux for Mystery NA, not too far away from KR Esports and right next door to Nemesis. Let's go back to our last match. Top fragger, I see you, Valak. Alright, Valak with the K9. Ooh, and an 8-time trying to find find the helmet of Sakar right behind that. Still trying to find the old gangsters, and it does look like the old gangsters are getting pushed up on over here by by control right over. Look at this, they are getting closer and closer. Robert GG just on the outside of the compound where the old gangsters are, and we've also got the four bros clock right over on the other side, keeping an eye over on Katari. And here comes Sakar right on the other side. All of the old gangsters straight across the way from where Clock is, and they do have control right behind them. Ooh, they're coming right up and over the edge of this, and so now Clock is trying to get down and around as the old gangsters are clearing out this side of the map, this side of the zone, still just coming around, doing the counterclockwise. Oh, that flick over onto Pappy, but he does not. Here comes Sakar and Pappy. They're both right there, right on top of him, and control right on the edge of the zone. We still have 8 teams in this. We have the Royals of War on the north side. We have control at the west. Old gangsters need to come in on top of Black Mamba and Strangers BD. Here comes Mystery NA coming on in. We have Nemesis in zone and KR Esports coming in from the east side. So they are right here on top of Mystery NA with Nemesis in center zone right in front of them in the center. Not in center zone. I guess it's safe to say we can see NS in global, yes. Ooh, Hyuya, Cold Goat finding Hyuya, getting a little bit of damage over onto him as he is going out to get that vehicle, and he is getting sprayed at by KR Esports and Control over on the other side. We still have Hyuya right here, but Hyuya is in a compound, keeping an eye on the old gangsters as the old gangsters are right over here getting knocked. So let's see what's going on with Mystery NA. Mystery NA coming right up and over the top of this ridge. They have old gangsters in front of them, and look at that, the old gangsters are knocking the Black Mamba. So Strangers BD is still in that compound. Mystery NA turning around. They saw that last elimination, team eliminated, and turned their back on Strangers BD. He is still in that brick shack. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We do have the old gangsters pushing up and in. Let's check in on him, see what's going on. He is right there in that corner. Look at this. He's trying to stay down and below. Let's check in on Mambe. Mambe down to about 20 HP in this fight with Nemesis, with Mystery NA right at their back. So Mambe sandwiched between two of these teams. Let's go over and check in on Berlin. Berlin keeping an eye on the top of those hills with not only Mystery NA but KR Esports both coming in, and the Royals of War right at their back. We have 7 teams still in this, and our zone is getting ready to pop again, and we will find out where these teams have to go next. And it does look like the Royals of War are starting to push on in down on top of Nemesis. Let's go back to the Royals of War. Aragon coming down right along the edge of where Nemesis is. His dot is almost right on top of them. In our zone, it just has 20 seconds before we find out where they are going next. Tonka right across the way trying to find some helmets on Mystery NA or KR Esports straight across. We have 6 seconds, guys. Let's see where we are going next. And Aragon does get knocked, so now we still have Nemesis pushing up and in, and we have a donut zone. Everybody just has to come on in, crush on in right in the middle. And JSVN, the first match top fragger, just getting out of the way of the duo still remaining from, right there. Oh, he was able to get that knock and Tonka right across the way, and there goes the Royals of War, guys. Here comes Nemesis coming on down, trying to get Berlin picked back up. There is Valak, the last match top fragger, trying to get those angles down onto Control now, as Control are trying to come up and in. We got Papisawa on the screen trying to find all these heads. And let's see who is in zone already. Is it Robert GG in zone? Yes, it is Robert GG. Already pushing up into zone right on top of Nemesis. Nemesis right in front of him. We have Mystery NA back there in a fight with KR Esports and the old gangsters. So did we lose? We lost KR Esports and the old gangsters. It is now Control. We still have the solo from Strangers BD, Mystery NA, and Nemesis. A 4v, 3v1. And they all come right in front of Asa. Oh, Robert GG taking that helmet right off right when he popped up and over the top of that. So let's go back over to Robert GG, see what he is up to. He is up to about 20 HP. And look at Strangers BD trying to come up into zone right behind it. And Robert GG can see him right through that edge. And so now Strangers BD coming right up behind the Mystery. There goes Dark Light, and oh, Smile is able to find him. Smile top OG. So now Pappy Sour pushing up and in right on top of Nemesis. Here comes Pappy Sour on this push. And we still have 3 teams in it. We still have Valak and Berlin for Nemesis. We have Smile over here for Mystery NA. And all 4 of them still standing for Control. Smile top G is the top fragger at the moment with 4 eliminations, and they are all trying to push up and in. They are all in zone, so nobody really has to move, but it looks like they are pushing up onto Berlin over here. I see Control all the way around him. So let's see what is going on. Mystery NA right in front of him, and he knows where Mystery NA is. He's keeping an eye. They are watching each other, and we have Control at the back edge, and I think that is Robert GG all the way down trying to get those different angles. No, it is not. Let's see who it is. It is Hyuya. Hyuya coming up right behind Mystery NA. Smile top G. All right, guys, we're on a standoff. Let's see what's going to happen next. 42 seconds before stage 9. And these guys are going to be eating blue. Robert GG is coming up and around now. He is right there with Hyuya. All right, so let's see what Robert GG is doing. And he is in his vehicle. He is scouting. He is trying to clear these edges of zone. They know that Berlin is right up there. And he's, oh, look at that. Robert GG can see Berlin right through that window, through the tree branches. But Mystery NA, Hyuya got knocked through all of that. So Robert GG coming up and around trying to get Hyuya picked back up. And he has 3 seconds before the zone pops again. And where is the zone going? Oh, it is gone. We are now in zone 9. There is no more zone. It is collapsing all the way down to the blue. Robert GG with the squad wiper MG3 trying to get those shots over onto Smile with the pan. And so now it is just up to Berlin. Berlin, the last one, still standing against all 4 of them from Control. Berlin coming out with that M4 trying to get those angles over onto Remix right on that edge of that hilltop. So let's see. Oh, he does take those shots. So let's see what's going to happen next. They are all coming up and in. And here they come on the push. And he is down to 1 HP trying to get that. But he cannot face off with Robert GG and the squad Wiper MG3. Here you guys go. Control coming in first with 4 eliminations. Coming in second, Nemesis with 7 eliminations. And Mystery NA coming in third with 12 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Mystery NA Smile Top G. 4 eliminations, 599. And we will be jumping with Mystery NA when we come right back. Please hit that like, and I will have live scores going into tonight's final match. Be right back.
Hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. digital breeze from cybernet seas. We may not make it out of the bay. Just unwind, it doesn't matter anyway. Try not to freeze or throw away the keys. The predator is now the prey. Things could be different. Things could be alright. Things could be innocent when dark becomes light. We're online, ready to fire away. Powered by a dream, connected to a screen. The Revo's in 4K. To a screen, the Revo's in 4K.
Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's last match for Region 8 Friday night $100 scrims, and here are the scores. Nemesis coming in first with 63 total points. Stranger BD coming in with second with 26, and Dauntless coming in third with 26 total points. 21 for the Old Gangsters, 21 for Mystery NA. They are all right on top of each other but Nemesis, 40-point lead, give or take. You know, I'm not going to try to do the math. And we are going to be jumping with Mystery NA. Smile, top G, 4 eliminations, 599 damage. Let's find Smile down in Nemesis. Let's go. Where is Smile? Down in, Mystery NA. I'm sorry, guys. Smile, top G in Mystery NA. Gabby. All right, guys, let's see. Where are we going this time? What are we going to be doing? Uh-oh, I'm getting pinged. Hold on, guys. Let's see what's going on. All right, so there we go. Everybody, Cleon, keep calm and love green. Oh, Cleon. How are you tonight? Happy Friday night, although it might be Saturday morning for you by this time. Early. We still have 179 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and look at this. We get to see some emotes. You guys know I love it. I love it. Oh, and we have 18 seconds to go, guys. Here we go. Our last flight path of tonight. We are going into Sanhok time to get sweaty with these super beasts. Let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. And I clicked off a smile top G, and there we are, right back at him. Old gangsters down to just a solo. Qatari, where is your team? We are going from Hot Tin across the top of Paradise Resort and just to the north of La Quide, south of Camp Bravo. And we already have all sorts of teams jumping off to the small island. I see I-Force, Brigade, Dauntless, and I think that's Mayan Empire right below them. So let's see, where is Mystery NA going? They are headed down to Paradise Resort, and they are not alone. They do have Three Sheep Gaming right there with them, on top of them, as they are landing right into Paradise. Looks like Three Sheep Gaming may be going over the top of them and continuing on. No, they are landing. They are landing right there next to them. Oh, and Three Sheep Gaming. Sasson just gets taken down. And so now they are still coming out and around, and they're trying to get out of the way. Three Sheep Gaming down to just a duo. Now we have Hollow, a solo coming right up and in. We do have two of them knocked from Mystery NA, and that angle from Hollow. So now it is a 1v1. Can we get our teams picked back up? And they're still coming up and around. Mystery NA are going to be able to pick up the 3 out of the 4. And let's go over to boot camp, because we have 4 bros. We have the Golden Eagles, Manic, and Strangers BD all right over here. And look at Mayan Empire in a fight with I-Force Brigade up in Hot Tin. Let's go over here really quick and see what's happening. I-Force Brigade, Wadu and QWERTY, the last 2 standing, as Manic are pushing not Manic. I saw Manic on the feed. And now Mayan Empire down to a duo, unless they can get their teammate picked back up. And it is just now up to QWERTY. QWERTY is the last one still standing for I-Force Brigade. And he does get another knock. So now he is coming around the outside. And the Mayan Empire are up to a trio. And they are coming at him from 3 different angles. We have one on each side of them and coming right up in front of them, and QWERTY behind this door, but they are coming around the backside. QWERTY gets the knock, but he gets found by the Mayan Empire. Let's go back over to boot camp, find out what's going on. We do have the 4 bros up to a duo. Manic down to, Manic taken down and out, but now it is just up to Dushu for the Golden Eagles. Dushu coming out and around and getting found by 4 bros, and I think the 4 bros have finished off boot camp. But we do have the Royals of War coming around the outside. We have Reality right across the way from, who is this? It is Remix right over here in the middle of Reality, coming right up and in with this Tommy gun right in front of him, and he's coming right on in. Reality on the backside. We do have, I think that was Cash up there. Yes, Cash right behind that rock. Remix trying to get those angles. And Remix down to about half health, and they're coming up around the other edge. Remix hearing those footsteps right at the last second as the real pain, Reality pain, comes right out, and Remix gets knocked. Who is coming up on the other side? Robert GG. Robert GG over here in a fight. Let's see if we can get... It is Frady. Frady coming up along the edge, trying to get over here to Remix as Reality. The trio are getting everybody picked back up, and they're trying to get over to Remix now. And Reality Pain coming right out in front of Frady. And there is Cash, and we still have Bye-Bye right over on this edge. Bye-Bye trying to go. Right there in front of Frady. Frady was able to find that one, and he takes him down. No, he's down to about 5 HP. Trying to get the shot now onto Bye-Bye. Let's check in on, oh, in reality, Payne finds another one, and he thirsts Frady, but here comes Iuya, and Robert GG, reality Payne coming out and getting that thirst, and so now it is Payne versus the duo, Iuya and Robert GG. Robert GG still full health from the back, and now Iuya gets that edge. Oh, they got him picked back up, so now it is Cash right on in there. Robert GG jumping through that window does find. Oh, and there it goes. The duo finishing off reality. All right, guys, let's see what else is going on. It does look like Mystery NA has somebody coming right up in onto him, and that. Who was that? Oh, let's go. Where are the Royals of War? Royals of War right here in the center of the zone. Right over here with Synergistic right at the top of that hill. Tonka trying to get healed back up. We lost Colgo, but Tonka does have an elimination. Let's check in on Aragaz. Aragaz over here, and one of them is knocked right in front of him in that vehicle. And let's go over to see what's going on with Synergistic as the Royals of War are coming up, but we also have Nuclear Power not too far away, and here comes that nade right on top. Oh, the flick from 7 right onto it, so TK7 now knocks, so now it's just up to Flower God. Flower trying to get those shots up onto Aragod. Does find Aragod, so let's go back over and see who is still standing. It is Victex, and see what Victex is doing. He is getting that res off, but here comes another team coming right up onto him. It is 4 bros coming right up on the backside. Flower on that one side of the rock, and they are right between them, but we have Nuclear Power coming up from behind. Let's check in on Aragod, see what Aragod's doing. He is watching his team as his team's trying to come across. Let's check in on Flower. Flower is the last one still standing for Synergistic, but here comes Nuclear Power. You can, oh, the nade from Victex. And here comes Nuclear Power now right on top of the Royals of War coming in for the third party. And let's see what is going on. I clicked on the wrong one. Let's check in on Victex right over here. Both of his teammates are knocked. He is able to get Aragod picked back up, but Tonka is off in that background as Nuclear Power are still trying to come up and in. Look at this. All 3 of them from Nuclear Power. They do take out Tonka, and we've got the 4 bros right behind him on the other side. Look at that. Victex looks again because he was standing right there on that balcony, but here comes the 4 bros coming up and in. We have pink, purple, and red right over on top of each other. So here comes the Great Gatsby. I just saw that tag and clock right there as they're coming up and over the top of this. Victex getting ready for that push, and he sees Lau come right up and over, and he's able to get that shot. And the Great Gatsby is able to find him, and there goes the Royals of War. But now the 4 bros are in a fight with Nuclear Power. Nuclear Power right on the edge of zone as well, trying to come up and in. Lee backing off of that fight, and we do have a fight right up here with 0 to win. 0 to win right here with the Golden Eagles. Let's check out what Mello is doing coming right up on 0 to win. We do have Anderho. I don't know. Right over here with Wolfino. Wolfino is the last one still standing for 0 to win. And Mello was right there on that rock right in front of him, and he does get that knock over onto Mello as he is coming up and around the other ones from Golden Eagles. Pinda Boy and Toby coming right up, and here comes Pitless right behind him. Wolfino trying to get those nades right up and over the top of that. Pinda Boy right there on the other side. Pinda Boy jumping up, trying to get those angles onto Wolfino, but Wolfino gets found by Pitless and Pinda Boy. But now Mystery NA straight across the way, also trying to get into this third party. We still have 9 teams in this, and we are still going to the northeast of Zone Leon. All right, so let's see. We do have the Mayan Empire coming in over here onto Dauntless. We have control right in the middle, and we have a fight between the 4 bros, Nuclear Power and KR Esports, right down at the end of zone right over here. Nuclear Power, the 4 bros coming right up onto them. The Nuclear Power getting pinched between the 2 teams. And Lunar trying to stay down out of the way. Oh, and he finds 2 of them. Oh, but KR Esports finishing that off. We still have the Great Gatsby over here. And Lau trying to get those angles right up and over the top. And now Force Tijuana in a fight with the Golden Eagles at the top. And KR Esports, it looks like they are still hunting, still trying to figure out where everyone is. They've got 1 in front of them and 1 behind them. And Lau getting ready to throw this nade right over towards Blinky. Blinky right over there. And he does hit Blinky with that nade. But he's got Mombay right over there with him. And Mombay is jumping across right in front. And Blinky does have a lot of cover. Oh, and the Gatsby finds Ooze. So Blinky and Ooze are both knocked. And so Mombay and now Wish are both... Oh, there goes Ooze. Alright, so they are still coming up and in, and we got Lau pushing right up and over right where Wish is behind that rock, trying to get those mollies, trying to get the nades right on over. Wish down in the grass, trying to stay out of the way of Lau, and here they come right up and around. Lau pushing right on top of him, and he finds Wish. So now it is just up to Mombay against the duo from, and the Gatsby, the Great Gatsby on top of the rock. All right, so we have the Golden Eagles up in Cow. We do have the Mayan Empire right over here by Dauntless Pain. Let's check out Incoming Pain right over here, trying to keep an eye down on the Mayan Empire or in the clouds. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. And there is no Klaus in this match, so it is a trio for Dauntless, and they are keeping their eye over onto the Mayan Empire. The Mayan Empire out in the blue now, both of them in the blue. The 4 bros are coming in, and the Golden Eagles are getting ready to leave Cow. We have control center zone just to the west of Paradise Resorts. Let's go and check in on Robert GG. Looks like he is up in the rafters of this clip. I have no idea. All right, so guys, let's check in on Force Tijuana as they're coming right up and around. He is just out here scouting as the Golden Eagles are now coming in from Cow, getting closer to zone, and they may end up right on the top of Dauntless. Dauntless is right there in front of them, still keeping an eye on the Mayan Empire. The Mayan Empire still out in the blue, guys, and I will continue to scroll in until we start losing some teams. And there goes Force Tijuana right in front of the Golden Eagles, right over here by Tapmock. So let's go over to Force Tijuana, see what's going on. We do have Madra out and about, trying to scout, trying to figure out where everyone is, and they are now circling the outside of Tapmock, trying to get some better angles. Pitless getting into that vehicle, starting to get into a better position in the warehouse. Mayan Empire are coming in from the north and may end up right on top of the Golden Eagles. They are going to be coming in right behind Toby, so let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, they may end up right on top of Force Tijuana. Let's check out where they end up. They're going to end up on the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles are right here in this. There's Toby right on the other side of that. And they're coming in with Vectors, the Shredders. So let's see what's going on. We do have Dauntless up there on top of the hilltop. Look at that. He can see him through right across the way. And our zone did pop again, and we are leaving Paradise Resort. So we are headed up towards the north. up here by, and he gets found by Force Tijuana. So now Mayan Empire down to just a solo, but they are right here on top of Toby from the Golden Eagles. Toby is right on the other side. We do have Dauntless coming right on in. Ooh, he's got that shot right onto Salty from Dauntless, and he is going to be able to come around and try to get that res off as Force Tijuana are over here trying to get that confirmation, and watching Mystery NA trying to come into zone at the same time. So all these teams right here trying to get these angles, and we have Toby keeping his head down in this warehouse. Let's go over to the Four Bros. The Four Bros are coming right up onto Dauntless from the west, and here comes all sorts of mollies, and I think that might free it from Bob right over here. Bob keeping an eye on the Four Bros, trying to stay out of the spray from other teams from across the way. You could hear him pelting that rock right in front of him. Bob on this push on top of La from Four Bros, and here he comes right up and around. We do have the Great Gatsby right across the way. Bob coming up and over the top, and ooh, who is that right there with him? Payne coming out with his pan, and here comes the nade and the Gatsby from across the way, taking those shots, getting some nades, getting some damage onto Payne from the top. Let's go over to, look at this. He's got such an angle right across the way, able to cover for Lau as Lau is in this fight with Dauntless. Dauntless right across the way. All right, guys, let's scroll on in, and Payne gets knocked. What? All right, let's go over to Bob, see what Bob is doing. Bob is right at the top trying to get those angles right on down, and now our zone has popped. We are going to just the south of Tapmock, and look at this. Enzo from Force Tijuana has been knocked, and that might have been from Mystery NA. I did miss it on the feed, and Lau is still right there. Lau is going ahead and moving right across that street and getting covered by the Great Gatsby at the top of that shack. Look at this. Gatsby going ahead and getting on down into his vehicle, because here comes the blue. We do have Dauntless and Bob and Salty still in this. We still have Hylia and Robert GG in zone. Mystery NA coming on in, and Force Tijuana. Alright, so Mayan Empire must have been taken out way over here, because they are no longer in it. We have 6 teams remaining. We'll go ahead and scroll on in so you guys can see where all these teams are. And it does look like Lau is about ready to run into Smile Top G. Look at that, Smile Top G right down here, keeping an eye up that hill. They do have to come into zone, and they have to come push up that hill right into the Four Bros, and the Four Bros are keeping an eye right across on top of them, trying to figure out where they are. He does land some damage onto Lau, but they are still standing. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Force Tijuana still shooting right across the way over onto Mystery NA, trying to spray through that smoke. And Robert GG just found one from the Golden Eagles. He is right across the way. Pitless is going across, trying to get that pick up. And so now here comes Madra coming out and around. Madra dancing. Oh, Madra gets found by Lux from the Mystery NA. Mystery NA just down to a duo over here. Still trying to push up this hill into the Four Bros. The Four Bros right across the way, but they are able to angle their way up and around, but they do have Force Tijuana straight across, and Force Tijuana is watching every move they make, as all of these teams are still trying to push on in. The Four Bros are not in zone either. Lau has made it into zone. Here is one of the edges of zone, has Mystery NA and Force Tijuana right across from them. two duos, and so now they're taking those shots at his vehicle, and we still have Dauntless coming on in, and we have Control right down in the middle. Golden Eagles right up over here trying to come up, still trying to get into zone right in front of Force Tijuana. Force Tijuana right at the top, trying to keep an eye right down onto the Golden Eagles, with Mystery NA and the Four Bros right across from them. Look at all these teams. They can kind of see where each other are. Oh, and Four Bros find him right here in the grass. So let's check in on Enzo. Enzo might be able to get across to him, but he does have the Golden Eagles right there in that compound right in front of him. And we still have Control right in the zone, right in the middle of all of this. So let's see what else is going on. Let's see what Hyuya is doing. Enzo is the last one still standing for Force Tijuana, and they are still trying to come right up and in. And I think Robert GG just got knocked, so let's go over to the Four Bros, because Smile Top G is still coming right up on the Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby getting that angle right around that. Lau is up to 7 eliminations. The Four Bros up to 14 eliminations. We are down to the top 5 teams. It is a 2v1v2v2v1. And our top fragger is Lau. And it looks like Pitless is trying to get up and over, trying to get those shots. But Lau from across the way, now up to 8 eliminations. And here comes Dauntless. Salty does get knocked. Bob down to about 5 HP. The Great Gatsby trying to get those angles right on down. And Bob is full health again, trying to get into zone. And he does have Control straight across. Gonna try to get Salty picked back up. Let's check in on Hyuya. Hyuya right in zone. Still Control. Still controlling zone. We still have Robert GG picked back up. So it is a 2v2v2 now. And look at the Four Bros. This duo alone up to 12 eliminations. Control up to 4 and Dauntless up to 2. So they are all starting to push on in. We are almost to stage 9, where we will no longer have a zone. It'll just continue to collapse until it is all said and done. So let's go. Let's look at how close Control is to Dauntless. Ooh, Salty getting found by Gatsby from the top of the hill. Four Bros way up at the top. Oh, Lau with that crazy angle. Robert GG coming on over. And look at that. There goes zone. No more zone. So let's go over to Dauntless. Check out what Dauntless is doing. Salty has been knocked, but now Lau is down to about 5 HP. Lau is now a solo, trying to push right in between Dauntless and Control, coming in down off the top of this hilltop, getting found by Hyuya. So now Control for the win, coming in with 6 eliminations. Dauntless coming in second with 3 eliminations, and the Four Bros with 17 eliminations. Lau with 10 in this lobby. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 and 20. Going all out. Four Bros Lau, 9 eliminations, 1,404 damage. Hang in there, guys. I think we're going to have live scores, so let's see if we get them. And here you go, guys. These scores. These are the unofficial live scores. Common in first with 63 total eliminations. Nemesis Dauntless coming in second with 35. Control coming in with 34. There are your scores for tonight. These are the unofficial. They still have to go through and make sure it's all legit, guys, but these are your scores for tonight's Region 8 Friday night $100 cash scrims. And I'll leave that up. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting Region 8 and me. We truly appreciate your support. Please hit the like. Let us know that you like what you see. You want to see more of this. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.